This is Fred Beck from Frederick's Fighting, proudly sponsored by Empire Fight Store and joined by Vadimas Gaizutis. Vlad, it's good to see you, mate. How you been?
Good to see you, man. Yeah, I'm doing well. Just training and keeping it consistent. I'm good.
How many times are you training a week nowadays?
So I train from Monday to Saturday, and usually I'll try to do minimum 2 sessions, 3 sessions a day. Just kind of get myself ready, you know. Even mentally. Perfect. That's my coach, by the way. But yeah, I just kind of train as much as I can. So 2 times, 3 times a week. That would be with strength and conditioning as well. Or that would be like training, you know, hitting a bag, doing pads, that kind of thing, or just technical. But yeah, I try to train 2 to 3 times.
So the people who are watching this who don't know who you are, who haven't seen your fights yet, how would you kind of describe yourself and how you got into MMA in the first place?
I'd say I'm exciting, you know. I mean, everyone obviously tries to say that, but I feel like if you watch my fights, you can see it through and through. And I'm not afraid to do everything, you know, grapple, strike. You know, we live in a day where now you can do everything. It's not just boxing, not just kickboxing, not just jiu-jitsu. It's mixed martial arts. So I love to just explore that, you know, take people down, throw some shots, let them back up, throw a head kick, you know, whatever it is. But I actually started primarily with jiu-jitsu. So when I was a kid, I was in boarding school. I started doing a jiu-jitsu club at the school. And as I kind of got into it more and more, I got better. I was like, you know what? When I leave, I'm going to just do this full time. And then I went into it. So yeah, that's how I started.
That's pretty good then. It sounds alright. But how would you describe your style? Exciting style, come forward?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. When it's different when you're in there, you know. I just get an electric buzz. I just love it, you know, when the crowd's there.
Adrenaline rush.
Oh, 100%, 100%. It's like, there's no other feeling like it. Obviously, people talk about, you know, it feels like a drug, but it does. You know, it's like crack cocaine straight to the system. You know, when you're in there, it's mental. And, you know, it's also the stakes. Because you know that person's in there to hurt you. You know that person wants to take you out. So you have to be the one to take them out. You know, it's either me or them. There's only one winner. So when it's stakes like that, man, it's just you're fighting for your life. And that's what makes it beautiful, I guess. It makes it poetic.
And obviously, I'll talk about UFC fighters. Which of the UFC fighters do you think your style kind of resembles? Which is similar to?
I mean, I don't want to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy, man. I don't think there are people that resemble my style in the sense that I'm very unique to me. I try to do things like, you know, obviously my coach, you know, he's known for his overhands, known for his hooks, and so I inherit that through osmosis. But my style is, you know, I like to grapple, so I will take your back, but also I don't mind throwing a hook kick. I don't mind throwing a teep. I don't mind throwing some boxing combinations, you know. I don't mind doing that. So I like to mix up everything. I don't think there is anyone in the UFC really like me, and I'll show that when I'm there.
So you haven't really got, let's say, well, obviously there's so many different mixed martial arts. You haven't got one strongest one. They're all even, let's say.
Yeah,
mostly even, kind of jack of all trades.
Yeah, you know, they say jack of all trades, master of none. I say jack of all trades, master of all. You know, that's how I'm trying to be. But obviously, I'm young, you know, and I'm still new to the game. 19. I'm only 19, but my mind is older. And I just know that I'm just gonna keep leveling up. It's like stats in a game. You just keep leveling up the stats, and then eventually I'll max out. But you know, I don't mind if that happens when I'm 25, 24, 27. I just know I'm gonna get there.
That's quite a good analogy there, kind of leveling up stats in the game. And who do you say kind of inspires you? Who's kind of motivation? What fighters do you like to watch?
I mean, you know, I love watching Max Holloway. You know, that guy is, it's just relentless, just constant, tap, 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 boom, tap, tap. I just love to keep putting it on them, you know. It's you got to break your opponent. So that's what I'm going to try to do, and that's what I'm going to try kind of mimic, you know. Is breaking my opponent. That's what I want to do. So even people like Khabib, when you see them, they reach that point where the person can't go anymore. Yeah. You know, that's the kind of fighter I want to be. Is take them to that limit. Yeah.
Do you think Max beats Volkanovski next?
Do you know what though? It's funny you say that because like, I was actually watching that because my opponent's going to be taller than me, and I'm watching Volkanovski. And you know, as a shorter fighter, I respect his skill set because you've got to do that. But I think Max is good. It's one of those fights, man. I can't even tell you. I think Volkanovski might win it again if he does the same thing as he always does. You know, heavy on the leg kick, coming in and out, throw some hooks, mix up the wrestling. But I'm a Max fan, so I want Max to win. You know, I want him to do it. But we'll see.
One other fight coming up in the UFC history, or coming up in the UFC. Do you think anyone beats Charles Oliveira right now in the lightweight?
Charles Oliveira. You know what? Yeah, he's good. Don't get me wrong. Obviously, he's champion. He's amazing. But I do think that Islam gives him a hard fight, and that's because, you know, yeah, he has the good grappling. But I felt like even in the Gaethje fight, Gaethje didn't engage. When you knock someone down, you got to follow through. I know you've got to be wary of the grappling, but if the guy's hurt, you go down into their guard and you throw some elbows. That's what I think, at least. You know, you can't respect them too much. So he gave him time to recover. And I think if you don't respect someone's grappling, and you just put it on them, you can find success. He's been submitted before in the UFC. So Charles is amazing, don't get me wrong, but I feel like somebody who's not afraid to go in and grapple with him and fight him, that's somebody that's going to find success. And I think obviously Islam believes in his wrestling. So I think Islam will give him a hard fight. I think he can lose to him. But that's what makes our sport beautiful, man. Anyone can win. Yeah.
There's always a certain way you can win. Do you think Conor McGregor gives him a hard fight at all? I know Michael Bisping said so. Oh, Oliveira we're talking about, Conor Oliveira.
Yeah, no, I hear you. I mean, McGregor, you know, it's always going to be a question with McGregor, right? Everyone wants to know, everyone wants to see, but, like, in my opinion, I think he's too big now. I don't even think he's going to make 155 anymore, and if he does, then props, but I think Oliveira will have him on the grappling side. I think I can see Oliveira taking his back, so hopefully he doesn't come after me for that, but I don't know, I just see Oliveira winning that fight in a sense.
Well, you would want him coming after you, because obviously then you get that fight in the UFC.
Yeah, I mean, if he makes it to flyweight, calm down. I would love that money fight. Or maybe I'll just start eating burgers, come up to lightweight. I mean, we can do that. I'll chat shit with McGregor all day. I don't mind. Give me a press conference with him. I'm sure we'll have some fun times. But yeah, man. I mean, how old is he now? What, like 30?
Yeah, he's in his 30s.
I mean, let's say 10 years from now, I'm 29. I'm in his age. He's going to be 40. So, hey, if you want to come back for the retirement fight, McGregor, come on. We'll unify the belts. Hopefully, my strength and conditioning program to perform. I'll be a lightweight by then. So we'll see.
We'll put a program to form, link in the description for the Instagram. But do you want to win title at flyweight? But would you plan to move up the weight divisions as you go?
Yeah, I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. Right now, my frame is a flyweight. But as I grow older, I expect to put on more muscle mass. I expect to get my man strength. Yeah, hopefully, I'm waiting for that. And my beard. Way overdue. But yeah, I expect to get that stuff, and I'd love to, man. Yeah, I'd love to. My focus goal is on the present, so obviously is reaching the top of the flyweight division. But man, yeah, as I get older, more more tattoos, more abs, more muscles, more belts, and everything. Yeah, I'd love to come up and fight at bantamweight as well. That's what it is. It's just about greatness, man. And greatness isn't just staying in the same cubbyhole your whole life, being in a comfort zone. You got to go to places that people haven't done before. So that's what I kind of want to do. That's kind of why, even in my amateur career, I'm trying to pick up as many belts as I can. I'm trying to do stuff that other people haven't done, because if I want to do what other people did, I'll just watch them on TV. You just watch someone's documentary, but I want to have my own documentary.
Your own documentary, that'd be pretty good. Can I be in your documentary when it comes out though?
Oh, 100%. You've done. This isn't the documentary, bro. This is gonna be one of those, how like they have the flashbacks, yeah, and it's like where they started. This will be 100% of the documentary, man.
Well, I've got to ask about your upcoming fight. It's in July. Tell me about it.
So yeah, I'm fighting on Fightstar. I can't remember what number it is, but July. So July 15th, I'm fighting on Fightstar against Sabir Hussein. And it's going to be a flipping scrap, man. It's going to be one of those, fan fights for amateurs, Amateur, this is the top level, and we're both trying to make it to pro. We're both trying to show who's who. He's obviously got his fans, he's got his support, he's undefeated. And I've kind of been around now. I'm kind of proving myself. I'm showing my name. So it's going to be one of those fights. But I'm coming in to win, man. I'm coming in to pick up another belt. My left shoulder's feeling a little cold right now, and I need something to fill it up, man. It feels a little empty. So that's it, man. And it's all respect to him. He's a great fighter. But at the same time, we both believe in our skill sets. And I believe that I put the grind in. I believe I got the best team. I've got the best skills, the best looks, the best charm. And I'm here to do harm, man.
I guess a nice little rhyme there, but where is that fight and how can people watch it, buy tickets?
So that's in Crystal Palace. If you wanna get tickets, obviously I say get tickets from me. I could help my mom with the bills. But yeah, so that's July 15th in Crystal Palace National Sports Centre, and the tickets you can get either from Fightstar, which you can tap in on Instagram, or you can tap in Lil Uzi Vad, and that's me, and then you can DM me, message me, and we'll. You come for a little scrap, man. I hear that this is obviously you've done a lot of boxing stuff, so it would be nice for these guys to come to you, watch some MMA, watch a little bit of violence with everything involved.
All the martial arts, that sounds pretty good. Well, where can people find you social media-wise then? Instagram, Twitter, that sort of thing?
I mean, you can find me in the gym if you really want to see me. That's pretty much where I live. But if you want to find me on online social media, I'm on Lil Uzi Vad. Or if you can spell my name, Vadimas Gaizutis. That's on Facebook. That's on pretty much everything. What's this man doing? What did he just do? Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, or you can find Brad's arse on this interview as well. I'm pretty sure we'll have to censor that out. That's definitely over 18 PG. Not tolerated. But yeah, you can just find me on all those things, on those platforms. And man, I just say stay tuned. Enjoy the show while you can, man. And enjoy this guy in my corner. He's probably going to be grabbing the attention as soon as the fight's over, man. But yeah, we're coming in.
I have to go and finish you after this, and that's made my life even harder. Obviously, editing that will be be a little issue, but I'll put Instagram link in the description, but we'll catch up after you fight them.
Absolutely, man, with another belt on the other side, so we're going to have to get a wider frame.
A bigger camera lens, so thanks for the time.
Bro, thank you.